Do you want to know how to make vanilla extract like this? Stick around because I'm about to show you how. Hey friends, welcome back to Two Bears Homestead. For those of you that have just found us and just discovered our channel, my name is Paul. We absolutely welcome you to the channel and we would love it if you follow along with us. So tonight we're doing a quick video on something that I've never done before, and that is vanilla extract. Now it's very, very easy and very, very basic to do. I don't know why I don't do it, but the fact of the matter is I wanted to do it, and if I don't do it now, we're at the end of March. If I don't do it now, I'll never have it ready in time for the holiday baking season. So, and I'm not a big baker, but I'm kind of like a medium baker. Like I have certain things that I bake and that I stick to my wheelhouse. But I wanted to get this vanilla extract done because I do want to try it next year at baking. So I decided tonight's the night, and you're coming along for the journey. So let's just get right into it and let's get making some vanilla extract. Here we go. Okay, so these are the vanilla beans. These are Madagascar vanilla beans. These are 100% organic, US certified, blah, blah, blah. And now I've never made vanilla bean extract before. So what I have cooked with vanilla beans before. So when I need to cut them, what I like to do is I like to just kind of give them a little flatten out. They're pliable. They're like leathery. They're, you know, not brittle or anything like that. So they're not soft, but they're leathery. So I just kind of flatten them out the best I can so I can get the cut a little bit more even, if you will. So everything I've read online says you want to leave the vanilla bean connected at one end. So what I've already cut one here to kind of get a practice cut in. So you can see, oh, it didn't separate right there. It's kind of connected at one end there. So, but also I want to show you, you see on the tip of my finger there, I don't know. That's actually vanilla bean. That's the inside of the bean. So I'll take a knife, just kind of, you know, you can use, I don't know if that's going to come through, you can use that in baking. So what I like to do is kind of make sure I don't lose any of that stuff. So anyway, so basically what we're going to do here is we're just going to cut the pod right along the center. Just put your knife in and just kind of slide it right down. I'm not always 100% in the center. The smaller pods will be a little bit more difficult. You could use scissors too, but I don't see how scissors would be not so cumbersome. So it's just a paring knife seems to do the trick really well. So it seems to work just fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of these cut up, and then we'll go on to the next step. So here, we want to get the vanilla beans right into the jar that we're going to use. Now you can use a mason jar, you can use an old jelly jar, whatever it is, the container that you use just needs to be glass and it needs to be sealable, and you need to be able to submerge your beans all the way down. So I'm just dropping that one in there as kind of like a measure. Some of these may end up being just a little too long, that's okay. So I'm going to put 5 beans in each jar because I have 3 jars here, but I think I'm just going to go with 2. The liquid that we're going to use for the extract is going to be vodka. I'm using Tito's because I know that it's American made, and I also know that it's gluten-free. I can be assured that it's gluten-free. Now, most vodkas are gluten-free, but because I do some baking at the holidays that is gluten-free for my gluten-free family and friends, this guarantees that I, have this vanilla extract is going to be gluten-free. Now, can I go buy it? Sure. But, I like Tito's too, so Tito's is on hand. And then it's going right there, gluten-free, so, and this is a good brand of vodka. Now, you can use any vodka you want. You can also do bourbon if you'd like. I decided that we're just going to stick with the traditional way, and we are doing it Tito's. Good old Tito's to the rescue. after you get them sealed up, just give them a shake a couple of times. Get the, get it, I guess, started. And there you go. It's that simple. Okay, kids, that is a wrap. That is exactly how you make vanilla extract. It's really that simple. Slice your beans, stick them in a jar, put vodka in, put a cover on, shake, and put it on the shelf. It's really that simple. I don't know why I was overthinking it. Who knew it was so easy to make? But at the end of the day, we tend to overthink things, and and then we go to do it, like, well, that was it. So that was it. So what I want to show you is it's gonna. You can see the sediment. Let's see if I get that. You can see the sediment right here in the bottom of the jar. That is the vanilla beans, the seeds, and the pulp inside the vanilla bean. So that's why you want to slice the bean open, because when you open it and you agitate it, that stuff will start falling out, and that will start actually extracting and giving the flavor to the vodka and making the extract that you so desire. So it's really that simple. So, but the one thing I do want to touch on is that it's not cheap to do, and it's not like $1 million, but it's like, a bottle of vanilla extract is anywhere between $5 and $10 for, decent stuff, and the organic stuff I think is like $10. So I think it's to keep a perspective on that it is not frugal. It's not a frugal mindset when it's doing this. I think for me anyway, and for many others, it's a sense of satisfaction, and also it's a little bit whimsical. Let's call it what it is. But I think it's important to at least be transparent about that this is not an exercise in frugality at all. A bottle of Tito's was like $20, maybe it was like 17. I don't look at the price when I buy vodka. If I need it, I buy it. I needed it, I bought it. And the vanilla beans were like $10. So, $30 for 2 bottles of vanilla extract, a little pricey in, in today's world. But again, it is about that sense of satisfaction, and also, I don't want to say self-sufficiency, because that's not what I want to put that under. It's more of a sense of self-reliance, maybe, because it's now a tool in my toolbox. So, like, if something happens and I can't get vanilla extract, I may be up against the hard spot, if I'm looking for it at Christmas time and it's not available. But knowing that I have this tool now, I can set myself up for the future, and and be reliant on myself to secure the products that I need. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I also made it gluten-free, so I know exactly what's in it. 100%, it's literally a gluten-free vodka and a vanilla bean. Because I'm not a gluten-free person. I don't cook gluten-free a lot, but I do have sometimes guests, or I make food for events, or where I know somebody's going to be gluten-free. So when I'm making desserts, a lot of desserts aren't really tasty gluten-free for some reason, at least in my opinion. So I do my best to, when I make gluten-free products for somebody, that I kind of respect their dietary needs. And it's not often, but it doesn't hurt to have it gluten-free. So that's kind of where I'm going. So I'm kind of rambling on a little bit. I really appreciate your, sticking around for this video. I wanted to learn to do something, and I wanted to do it with you, and that's kind of the whole point, documenting this journey and having these experiences with you. So that's it, folks. It's that simple. That's how you make vanilla extract for 6 to 8 months from now. It'll be ready at Christmas time. So that's it for me. I really appreciate your time. Please, please, please hit that like and subscribe button. And one of the biggest things you can do to help our channel is to share on any social media you've got. Just share the video. And hopefully somebody else will like it too, because, one of the two bears is pretty irreverent, and we like having you following us along. So see you on the next one.